in 2 years' time, if AI takes over the entry-level job, then we are cooked. So run me through it.
So I want to talk about the protein thing in Malaysia. It's like, oh my god, there's not much big comments on protein product in Malaysia. It's really,
But what do you mean by that, though?
because you
Compared to other countries, or
yeah, you
just
compare to Singapore, just neighborhood country, or even Thailand, the protein product is much more much more variants and more types of.
But to be honest,
products.
there's a lot of, like, let's say the most internationally recognized My Protein. There's a lot of promotion. It's quite cheap, affordable.
It's
Wise.
consider
Those
products consider if you need to go back home and.
Oh, okay, yeah. What
it's like
you mean
convenience
is
way. It's like
ready-
those convenience or
ready
ready
to
to
eat.
eat, ready to consume on the spot
Oh,
when
okay.
you purchase it. It's like, for example, you go for a gym section you forget to bring your protein shake,
Okay.
and you're gonna buy some things like to boost up your protein intake on the day.
Okay.
It's like in Malaysia, it's just like few product available. It's like 2 or 3 only. It's like the reason one is cheap. The reason one I know the brand, if you know about the brand, is like from Thailand. It start with B. The brand.
I mean, I know Singapore has much more options, like even in their groceries or even outside, like booths and stuff that you can get protein in.
Yeah, even their bread
But
also.
I'm not sure about Thailand. I'm not sure about that. Does Thailand have more options than Malaysia?
Even more options.
Even
Even
more.
their
Like what?
drinks
Like example, like drinks.
their drinks also. Even their drinks win already.
But what kind, like ready to drink, like
Ready to drink, 7-Eleven, the
Meiji,
veggies, like
milk.
those protein, everything like that is ready to consume.
But to be fair, Malaysia food is better though.
It's true, Malaysian food is better. But because since I'm started to gym recently, so I think Malaysia need to have more protein product for consumers to get it.
True.
So Malaysian
Especially we have one of
the
the highest obesity rates,
so
like
Malaysia only can
top 3 in Asia.
True. So Malaysia can have awareness of it to go for gym class. But recently, there's announcement on what already?
The gym
cost
rent,
yeah,
or like they
something
license.
License is cheaper than
But
previously.
80% cheaper. But I don't think it will trickle down to consumer though. Do you think so?
But the thing is, these things makes the gym cost cheaper, so there's more gym available on your neighborhood instead of like those 1 or 2 choices only.
To be fair, yes, it might spring up out of sudden, out of the blue. Of course, I'm all for it because I also go to gym. But here we have a lot of those majority, like consumer gym, and not consumer, but
I mean condo gym like.
no, not yes, condo gym. But
condo.
comparatively speaking, Singapore has no condo gym, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But conventional wise, a lot of commercial gym.
It's
in
a lot of
Malaysia,
commercial gyms in Malaysia,
yeah.
true.
But I don't think it's still enough though. I see a lot of short lock gyms, but their condition is not as good as those commercial gym. Of course, you gotta pay a lot.
But the thing is, no people visit to the commercial gym. How is they going to survive, and how can they improve the condition of the gym? It's the only problem.
Of course, the price is up there.
Yeah.
Comparatively speaking to the shop lot, I think it's at least 3 times the price, membership wise. So Malaysia has much more to work on, I would say. But the thing is, the food is the best though. The food is cheap, affordable relatively. I'm speaking from like KL, Kuala Lumpur's perspective. Warung, all those like mama restaurants. Local cuisine is much more. It's still affordable. Of course, 10 years ago it's more affordable. But if once we get into a range of, let's say we are going to gym, then after gym we want to go and eat some local cuisine. Then if we order a plate, the protein is much more lesser than comparatively speaking Western cuisine, because we run a lot of carbs here. So when we want to add protein, then the price goes up a lot.
Yeah, true. So the thing is, the way of we consume food is also a thing in Malaysia.
Why are you whispering?
Huh?
Why are you whispering?
What's ring? No, I mean the way of like Malaysian consume food is also of issues in Malaysia because we always eat too much carbs instead of proteins.
Yes.
So you see our foods, bami, all are
Nasi lemak,
all are in
hor
high
fun.
in
Yeah.
carbs
Just
instead of high in
carbs.
proteins. Like not even high in proteins. I mean like moderate.
Yeah.
Not even moderate.
It's very little in the plate of
In the
food,
portion of
our Asian.
the portion of is saying like we need to have half plate of carbs and like 1/4 of proteins and 1/4 of veggies, those that. But Malaysia, I don't think so.
Yeah, although we have like, I remember during our high school, I remember we learned about a plate,
Yeah.
then they put like vegetable one part, protein one part, then rice
Rice.
or carb but after high school, it's sort of given back to the teachers because the vendors here, even the restaurants, they don't follow this. They don't
True.
follow these guidelines. It's just for fun, and they give us so little, and they charge us so much.
The thing is, they need to earn for that instead of taking care of nutrition.
True.
The thing is, we as a consumer, we need to think about our own self healthy lah. This is the important ways. So that's the reason of why I'm thinking there's so less of proteins and goods products in Malaysia as compared with neighborhood country.
Yeah, to be fair, in the maps I have a list that has like affordable, high protein restaurants. I often go there if I don't meal prep at home. Yeah, but it comes down to that. Like we need to go to the restaurants. We don't in especially in KL or like Malaysia wise, it's quite hard to get the protein, the macro goal that I want in a day without uh, going to these restaurants. Let's say, comparatively speaking, in Singapore, maybe you just run down to the local grocery, then you can just get like easily 60 grams of protein from just like the drinks that you say just now.
Yeah. Instead, if like for example, they don't consume enough of protein a day, they can straight away went to the market and buy
Yeah,
the thing and boost up their protein daily intake. For example, Malaysia can't. So I need to cook like chicken breast every day. It's like preparing
yeah,
chicken breast. Oh my god!
I love it. Dude, it's the best source of protein, man.
I even saw that someone preparing the protein shakes with the chicken breast.
Oh,
It's like they
yeah.
blended the chicken breast and make it like 100 grams of protein in one shake. In one
What
cup of shake.
disgusting.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw like the video, the like TikTok. Actually, they made it good with addition of mango. They put mango in it, then they blend it with the chicken. It sounds gross, but damn, if you think about it, you just need to drink that liquid protein, then you easily can get like at least 60 grams of protein.
But I can't think of the taste of it, even though the mango cover up the chicken.
Would you try? Would you
Uh,
try? Of course,
maybe we both of us try together. I think of it.
maybe we need to put it on the show. We need to do it in front of the cameras to show people.
Maybe
we should be
that's
the
a
try
way
guys,
we try.
You know,
We try the ways of how to boost up a daily protein
we
consumption.
be the lab
Yeah.
rat. Don't run me through it.
For now, the corporate environment is Malaysia corporate environment. They think experience is more important than education. But for me, I think both are important also.
But which one? Of course, you can sit on the sideline, you can sit on the fence,
Yeah,
but
for me, I think education first.
education first.
Education first.
For professional life, I actually agree. I feel, in terms of maybe like majority for now, still, except for maybe tech. But other than that, others in Southeast Asia, especially, or even like Asia part, education still plays a big role in terms of like getting your foot in the door per se.
Because if, for example, those MNC company, they appreciate if you have higher level of education compared with those SME company in Malaysia. So those SME company in Malaysia, they prefer you have more experience in the working life instead of your education.
MNC, you mean?
Yeah, MC prefer
Experience.
MNC prefer
Education.
but SME, those local company, you
true.
prefer you have experience.
True. But to be honest, to be fair, I've worked in MNC. They don't care about my education. They just grab me because I reckon they needed the people, and of course, when push comes to shove, beggars can't be choosers. So I have first-hand experience in that, but I still agree that education will opens a lot of door for you.
Education puts let you a lot of pathway to go for it.
Yeah.
And I think why I choose education because you open your door and see there's a lot of bachelor degree students in Malaysia that are don't get a job for now,
Yeah, the job market now is quite bad, per se. But okay, but I reckon in KL it's much more not as prevalent. I think it's still 50-50. Like a lot of companies still look at your education, but a lot of companies also, if you have a lot of experience, they won't look at your education too much. But let's say our neighbor Singapore, I think Singapore companies put much more emphasis on education, like tertiary education, before they look. They'll cut you off. The HR will look into the resume before they process you to another stage.
Proceed to platform 2A. Thank you.
True, because there's a lot of friends questioning me, why am I continuing my study even I get a bachelor degree?
Yep.
So I just think of maybe a more cert and help you even better in the future. Because it's like if you're getting a master's or even PhD paper, you're able to work as a consultant in the company instead of working
Straight away.
not really straight away. You might have the chances of become a consultant in the company instead of you working in front of the company, you're working behind of company, having the company itself.
At the back end.
At the back end, yeah lah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think you need a certain number of experience underneath your belt. A certain amount of experience before you can be considered to consultant positions in it.
But what I know is the market recently is a lot of people also getting their masters nowadays. So
Yeah, definitely. Masters, if it runs for you, it runs for you. A lot of like C-suite people, or not even C-suite, maybe managerial people, they'll get MBA. A lot of them get MBA.
I don't think for the market nowadays, bachelor degree is really not enough.
Yeah, 招牌都有啊, as I said. Like everywhere, you can see everyone's a bachelor.
Because in the previous years, like our parents, that time, they don't even need a degree cert to get a job.
Yeah.
And they can earn much more better because they have the great timings of working.
Yeah.
We are not in not a great time of working, and they expect us to get a great job.
To be fair, I mean, last time the economy not as good, but now the economy is not as good as well, especially with the war and the closure of the strait. But of course, if you think about it, education is rather expensive in the tertiary stage, and a lot of students or a lot of people, a lot of poor, I would say, not as endowed with financial freedom. They can't really afford that tertiary education without some sort of support. So a lot of them took PTPTN, right, student loans and repayment after they graduated and get a job.
So for those who lack of financial support, they would rather go for a PTPN or if they go for private universities. Because there's also a reason why people choosing private. Some are choosing private because of like the entry level of education in government unis is higher. Most of people will choose private universities. Maybe because of their secondary school, they came from private secondary school. Their cert is not recognized by the local universities.
Oh, you're talking about UEC.
Something like that, like
Like,
UECs.
yeah, Malaysia.
And that's entry level for government university is also high. And still need to get matriculations or even STPM.
Yeah.
Even my friend is struggling for STPM to get a local placement in the university. But
Local
instead,
uni lah.
local uni. But even though the STPM is good in result, but they can't even get their they wanted the subject the most. The course the course in the local uni, for example, as you know, the hardest university and go for. Even then, the students have the ability to study. They don't get even a single placement on it.
But yeah, education wise, yeah, definitely is a important thing. Can get it, then get it. If the person is not academically gifted, maybe think about vocational college, as we call it. Yeah. It's still workable. I feel in the coming years, blue collar job will be much more in demand because of the AI, the rise of AI in the white collar jobs. While studying, you can get experience. You can go out and maybe do your own portfolio and stuff like that. Tech, especially tech industry, you can do it. Like you can go into decode or you code yourself, like make programs yourself or coding and whatnot. Other than that, yeah, education first. Then the experience comes after you get of course, if let's say in 2 years' time, if AI takes over the entry level job, then we are cooked. The students are cooked, but for now it's still viable.
Perhatian pada semua penumpang.